On 2K TV, we're getting you ready for the My Team Unlimited tournament. And we have last year's champ to help out. Plus, we check in with the 2K Reddit community. We're highlighting your top plays in the NBA.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. And the starting group for the Spurs. Aldridge out there with Trey Lyons. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. And for the Pelicans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in its small forward. Now here is Aldridge. Pass to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
That's just too easy. DeMar getting the shot he wants and where he wants.
Down low, here's Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there. And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Murray outside. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Passes it to Forbes. Spurs passing it around. DeRozan with it. Now defended by Williamson. Williamson with the block.
The timing and reach on display. Zion is unreal at coming up with rejections.
Williamson on the follow.
Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Murray, the pass to Lyles. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Lyles. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Williamson finds ball. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. And there's Favors putting it right back in.
You love the effort of Favors on the glass. He's a scrappy player who comes away with second chance opportunities for his club.
Now here's DeRozan. Murray, no good.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Forbes. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
The chemistry Favors has with his teammates is outstanding. Really punches the basket through the rim on these alley-oop jams.
The kick out to Aldridge. Murray outside. The pass to Lyles. On the wing, DeRozan. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Okafor's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Now here's Mills. White drives in. Aldridge kicks to Mills. They get it again, and it's Aldridge on the follow.
The man just knows how to generate points. Aldridge creating a second chance opportunity and then cashing in.
Redick for three, sinks the three-pointer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Spurs.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's White missing. Pelicans leading by 10. Holiday, the pass to Melli. He kicks it to Okafor. Pass to Hart. Lets it go with the three. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. And here's the fast break. Here's White. The layup missed. And so it's New Orleans going into the break with a 10-point lead. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying.
Being able to go through adversity and come up strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Hart kicks to Redick. Pass to Hayes. Here's Melli. New Orleans moving the ball around. And here's Jackson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul.
You want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, there's an art to snatching rebounds from behind, but most players can't pull it off. Tim Duncan was one of the best.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in.
Great anticipation by Rudy Gay. That's a veteran move by a guy who knows how to create scoring opportunities.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent. We just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that. Hey, it's good on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Murray against Jackson. Teardrop shot, and Walker finishes inside. Walker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
Now here's Gabe, and J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. Ingram comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Frank Jackson. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Lyles checked in. Walker the pass to Lyles. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Good on the shot. Pirtle's got 6 here in this quarter. Ray, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time. Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
Drew Holiday was checked in for Josh Hart. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jakob Poeltl. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Lonnie Walker. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. They've led by as much as 10.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Aldridge.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And Derek Favors with the slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And yes, it's good.
This guy is just an automatic jump shooter no matter where you put him on the floor. And that guy is Patty Mills.
Mills with the steal. They're running. And DeRozan kicks to Aldridge. Off target from three-point range.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Favors finds Ingram. There's the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Becoming consistent from beyond the arc, it's completely changed how you have to defend Ingram.
Here's Lyles. Rosen dishes to Mills. Over Favors. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's New Orleans in control with the 9-point lead.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They have a 9-point lead. And that'll...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. At the forward slots, Ingram and Mellick. And it's Favors in at the center position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. New Orleans leading by 9. Ball, the pass to Favors. Back to Ball. Passes it to Holiday. New Orleans moving it around. On the wing, Holiday. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. And the Pelicans with possession here. Following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. Ingram wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Ingram's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pelicans.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Murray the pass to Lyles. Murray kicks to Forbes. Ball against Murray. There's the pass to Lyles. Fires for three. Favors with the rebound. Favors got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside. And getting traded from Utah to New Orleans last year, Favors became a grounding force for a very young Pelicans team.
Yeah, and Derek Favors knows what it's like to be that rookie coming in, having a lot of physical ability and facing high expectations. He did a great job, in my opinion, providing veteran leadership. And personally, he had one of his more productive years overall.
Goes up, and the dunk by Lyles.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
And stolen by Murray. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Forbes. Misses the three. Pelicans leading by 10. Up again.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Out to DeRozan, back to Murray, stolen by Ball. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Here's Lyles. Ball with the rebound. New Orleans gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9 with the tip.
And the transition D right now, just non-existent.
Spurs trail by 16. Stolen by Ball. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Holiday is running. Ball, the pass to Melly. Outside, Ball. Now Ingram. The tray. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ingram's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Pelicans. Outside, Ball. Pops it up for Favors. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Aldridge kicks to DeRozan. Back to Aldridge.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Holiday. It's Ingram on the wing. To the right side. There's Ball with the three. Not going to go that time. Nice D from DeRozan. And so Aldridge will bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 19. Here's Forbes. Aldridge left side. Stolen by Ball. Ingram with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Here's Melly. Pass to Ball. The high post shot. Favors. And there's Favors putting it right back in. Favors got 4 this quarter.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Jackson kicks to Redick. From outside the arc. And it's Gay with the rebound. White against Jackson. White goes in, and he converts the layup. White's got his second basket of the game.
Using every bit of his toughness, White's able to convert through contact.
And he gets it back. And so it's New Orleans taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the fourth quarter, You've got Jakob Poeltl. White is out there with Mills. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Bellinelli in at the small forward position. Spurs trail by 19. Stolen by Jackson. And Hart has it in the corner. Launches it. The shot off that time. And the Spurs going the other way now. Here's Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
Passes it to Okafor. It's Redick on the wing. Williamson looking it over. Count that bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now the pass to Bellinelli. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And the dunk by Williamson.
I love how efficient Zion is. Dependable at picking smart shots to take.
Mills dishes to Poeltl. It's good.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Pelicans leading by 19 points. Jackson down low, covered by Mills. To the paint, here's Redick, and it's sent back by White.
Quick off the floor, White tracks that shot and sends it back airmail.
Shot's good by Mills.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Throws it up high. Outside for Redick. Pass to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the... And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Ball no good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Favors is checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Trey Lyles comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Lonnie Walker. And DeRozan kicks to White. Shoots over Redick. That one wide left.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Greg Jackson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Ingram with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. And the wide open shot from Redick. The offensive rebound. Favors passes to Redick. White with the double team. Pass to Ingram. Goes back up. And no good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Here's DeRozan. A putback. And Murray with the second chance points.
Explosive athleticism. Murray usually showing it with the ball in his hands. But he can also just go get it.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
And White kicks to Lyles. Connects on the 17-footer.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Ingram. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Pelicans.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Zion Williamson.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Here's DeRozan.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
And he makes both free throws.
I mean, a terrific free throw shooter, DeRozan, really pushes the action, looking to score and or get fouled.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Right the pass to Lyles. And the dunk by Lyles.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Jackson against Murray from 10 feet out, and that's good for two.
From the moment when he sticks his foot in the ground and puts his head down, DeJounte Murray is explosive and fast.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Jackson kicks to Favors. Jackson dishes to Redick. The three. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's White. Rejected by Ingram.
Wonderful defense from Ingram. Good to see him using his length to alter shots.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
to 2K TV. I'm Alexis Morgan.
And I'm Chris Manning. This week we are talking My Team. We've been discussing the My Team Unlimited tournament. And guess what? The first game day is right around the corner.
So we want to make sure you are ready.
Here are some tips to get you prepared.
Memphis, Tennessee. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the starting group for the Spurs. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge, Trey Lyles out there at DeRozan. Then there's Murray, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. Now here's Murray. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. And DeRozan throws it down.
DeRozan's so good, guys, at taking advantage of whatever situation is there. When he has the opportunity, he gets out and scores in the open floor.
Now here's Morant. Takes a 3. Up again and staying with the play, Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Outside for Murray. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Now here's Morant. It's Brooks on the wing. Back to Morant. Winslow, the pass to Morant. 4 on the shot clock. Changes up.
There's the versatility of Aldridge, disrupting the shot, showing how valuable he can be at the defensive end.
DeRozan, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
Now here is Aldridge over Valanciunas. Aldridge can't get it to go. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. The 11-footer. Ball's knocked loose. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Now here's Murray. Takes the 3. And Winslow pulls it down. Back to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. And it's Morant missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the dunk by Lyles.
Boy, Aldridge commands so much defensive attention. There's bound to be somebody open on every possession. And this time, LaMarcus finds him.
Pass to Jackson. 1:27 left in the first quarter of the game. Morant kicks to Brooks. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Murray with it. He's picked up by Morant. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Outside for Murray. Offensive rebound. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Miles passes to Forbes. And DeRozan kicks to Aldridge. Miles, the tip in on the offensive rebound. Miles got his second basket of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the pass to Morant. Right side Jackson. Back to Valanciunas. Just 5 on the clock. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
11 seconds left in the first. Mills dishes to Pirtle. And White kicks to Mills. Over Jones. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. Go. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Anderson is out there with Clark. Then it's Jones. And it's Gutteridge in at the 3.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people and personnel.
Not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
Back to Pirtle. They get a hand on it. Pass to Bellinelli. Clark with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Gutteridge, the pass to Jones. And we're starting the second quarter. About a minute gone. Feeds to Anderson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for the Spurs. Anderson against Gay. Down low. Here's Pirtle. High quality look, and he sinks it. Pirtle's got the lead up to 10 now for San Antonio.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Jones against White. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. White finds Gay. White looking around. In the corner, it's Bellinelli. Clock is at 3. And that one hits back iron. Gutteridge, the pass to Anderson. And that one drops for him. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, will. So Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him when we used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Passes to Melton. Back to Anderson. Gay with the block.
Gay using his reach and bounce to perfection to block the shot.
Now here's Bellinelli. Defense is right there. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. San Antonio also making some changes. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Purdy. Trey Lyles comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's DeRozan in for Bellinelli. Spurs leading by 12. Pass to Lyles. Outside, White. Shot on the wing. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
And the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got his first 2 points.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
White against Morant. And White kicks to Lyles. Back to White. Walker finds White. Here's Aldridge. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Grizzlies trail by 10. There's the lob to Jackson. No good on that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Brooks outside. To the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They have a solid 8-point lead. And that's...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so here's Memphis. Trailing here by 8. On the court for San Antonio. We've got DeRozan. Aldridge out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. Now Aldridge. Following the miss by John Morant from deep. Murray outside. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Forbes. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Winslow's running. Valanciunas passes to Morant. Aldridge against Valanciunas. Brooks left side. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Morant that's for 2. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies' ownership were exploring relocation. Now the lease at FedEx Forum runs through 2027. with substantial penalties for breaking it early. But playing in a small market with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a move someday down the road. Guys?
Hopefully they can stay put. Thanks, D.A.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Back to Valanciunas. Morant passes to Winslow. Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. There's Winslow. That shot off. And the Spurs going the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead early over Brooks. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Aldridge. And now an 8-point San Antonio lead. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Morant against Murray. To the middle. Here's Jackson. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
Now here's Murray. And there's the pass to Lyles. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And now just a 4-point Spurs lead. And it's Murray penetrating. Lyles. It's stolen by Valanciunas. On the wing, Winslow. And that one's good. Morant.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
And the dunk by Lyles.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Morant following the bucket by the Spurs. No good on the triple.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Spurs passing it around. Murray surveying the D. He dishes it to Aldridge. Nifty move. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here we go, one-on-one. Brooks with no one around. Off target with his 3. There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. Cans it from downtown.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Now Brooks. No points in the game yet for him. Morant with it. Shot clock at 5. In the corner, Winslow with it. Fires from the wing. Memphis the rebound. Here's Valanciunas. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Spurs. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Tyus Jones. Anderson is out there with Clark. And it's Gutterich in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Clark. Three-pointer. No good there. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And it's Walker penetrating. Pirtle, the pass to Mills. Inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
San Antonio making a switch here. White's checked in. Yes, that goes in. And the Spurs lead by 9. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
That one good for 2.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And Mills kicks to White. Fires the 3. Drains the three-pointer.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Melton passes to Anderson. To the middle. Pirtle with the steal. Here's Bellinelli. Mills with it. Jones covering. And here's Mills. Back to Bellinelli. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. Spurs also with the sub. DeRozan's checked in. Outside, White. Pass to DeRozan. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Puts it up from 15. Off the left rim and out.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Clark with a wide open look. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Brooks checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Jones. San Antonio also making some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Pirtle, and Murray subbed in for Patty Mills. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Morant. Morant against Murray. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And here's the fast break. Anderson dishes to Brooks. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Memphis moving that ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up top, Morant. He's covered by Murray.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
That's good from Gay on the assist by White.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Clark, the pass to Valanciunas. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Wide open look here for Murray. And the 3 off target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Morant. Rebounded by the Spurs. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's DeRozan. Off target at the rim. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Anderson finds Clark. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
White, the kick out to Aldridge. Anderson with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Here's Valanciunas. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. DeRozan against Anderson. Here's Gay. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. And the Spurs lead by 10.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Up the floor, jumps up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on White.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Mills. He kicks to Zeller. Wide open look. The shot will not fall. And so it's the Spurs with the win. And thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
The $250,000 My Team Unlimited tournament is back for its third year. We have crowned 2 champions already, Skip to my Lou and Jomar. This year, you could be the third. First,
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Hey, good evening, Kevin.
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Miles out there with DeRozan. Then there's Murray. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the center. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Miles kicks to Aldridge. Now, here's Fox. Bagley dishes to Fox. Bagley against Wild. And here's Barnes for 3. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Here's San Antonio now. So Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4 men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Bogdanovich finds Fox. The kick out to Barnes. Shot clock at 3. From deep. Again, the miss by the Kings. Got a piece of it. Outside Aldridge. Murray surveying the D. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And stolen by Barnes. And the Kings pushing it up now. And Fox has it in the corner. The rebound by the Spurs.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Count that one.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Barnes, following the score by DeJounte Murray. The wide open look here for DeRozan. The 3-pointer, no good. Bogdanovich inside. Aldridge is there. Bielitsa. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And finished off by DeRozan.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
Here's Fox. Bielitsa can't get the putback. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Fox against DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. The Kings trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or in their primes, John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it 2 ways. Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. I mean, he's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is. Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the Spurs pushing it up now, 14 feet away. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Out to the wing. And Parker gets it to go. The assist by Fox.
That's a beauty from Parker there, making hard shots look incredibly easy.
It's White on the wing. Pirtle inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And look at Pirtle effortlessly dropping the hammer on the D.
Here's Parker. And the dunk by Parker.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. The three from Mills. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Pirtle kicks to Mills. Back to Pirtle. 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, there's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
And the dunk by Bazemore.
And a long windup and strong follow through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Mills finds Pirtle. Jacks up a three. It's not going to go for him. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Spurs lead by 4. And we'll get the second. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Sacramento, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Rashawn Holmes out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Bazemore at the 3. White finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. White's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for San Antonio. Right wing. Holmes with it. Now guarded by Virtle. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Joseph. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
The Spurs shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. White finds Pirtle. Walker in the post. He's covered by Joseph. Walker's shot is off. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter.
Kent Bazemore knows that his contributions come from being active and Bazemore becoming a better passer.
White looking around. There's the feed to Pirtle. From the arc. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Holmes passes to Bazemore. On the wing, Hield. Back to Bazemore. And Joseph kicks to Hield. Sacramento moving it around. Outside, Joseph. Shoots over Walker, but they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Some changes for Sacramento. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Parker. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Kent Bazemore. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Trey Lyles comes in for Rudy Gay. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. And Murray's subbed in for Derek White. And the Kings making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in, and San Antonio with the change here too. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Walker. Joseph, the pass to Bogdanovich. Knocks it loose, and stolen by Murray. And oh, here we go, DeRozan, nobody back.
And guys, I just love watching DeRozan work in the open floor. So good at leaking out and converting.
Here's Bogdanovich, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Kings have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for the Kings.
And Bogdanovich has raised a lot of eyebrows with his consistent play over the past couple seasons. He can really be a spark plug for your ball club as he's able to knock down threes and produce points in a hurry.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Bielitsa passes to Bagley. Outside, Fox. Barnes, bounce pass. Shot clock at 6. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Bielitsa.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
Here's DeRozan, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
Sacramento making a switch here. Giles is checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Mills is checked in. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Barnes outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Fox. High post Bagley. From beyond the arc. Rebound San Antonio. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Mills has got the ball. Aldridge misses.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Barnes passes to Bogdanovich. Fox finds Bogdanovich. Back to Fox. Fires from the corner. It's hauled in by Lyles.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Out to DeRozan. Mills looking it over. Right side Aldridge. Makes it off the glass. Aldridge has got his first bucket in this one.
The attacking, aggressive mindset. You get it right there from Aldridge. In that area, he's focused, and he scores.
Fox passes to Barnes. Back to Fox. From deep three-point range, and the last shot before the buzzer is off.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. San Antonio did not hesitate to set the pace. An exceptional game plan. And
as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court for San Antonio, we've got LaMarcus Aldridge, DeRozan out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Murray, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. It's going to be Murray shooting. Marvin Bagley picks one up. The Spurs shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Deflects the pass. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. And here are the Kings now. 9-point game. And here's Barnes for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Forbes. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Barnes. And finished off by Bagley.
Well, Bagley is so long, you can't let him go uncovered when he's around the offensive glass.
Outside DeRozan. Pass to Forbes for the 3. The shot, no good. And the Kings going the other way now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
The Spurs have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And some changes here for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Bagley, and Jabari Parker subbed in for Harrison Barnes. San Antonio also making some changes. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Bellinelli in for DeMar DeRozan. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Out to the right wing. It's Bielitsa. And the shot goes down. Bielitsa's got his 2nd bucket.
Yeah, Bielitsa pushing right through the contact that time.
Spurs leading by 6. Murray with it. 11 points in the game. Five to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Pirtle. Good work defensively by Holmes.
The 3rd quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And in the NBA, Rashawn Holmes had to wait for his opportunity, but he kept perspective, took nothing for granted, and just stayed positive and worked.
And sometimes as a player, GA, you got to take these little indicators that people still believe in you. Phone calls and team's interest, that helps. He's become a dangerous finisher, a shot blocker, and has shown some flashes in that jump shot.
Bielitsa passes it to Holmes. It's stolen by Bellinelli. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And it's Murray with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Back to Bielitsa. Parker outside, just 5 to shoot. Here's Joseph. Rebound, San Antonio. And here's Walker outside. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Harry Giles is checked in for the Kings. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Corey Joseph. Then for the Spurs, Derek White's checked in for Bellinelli. And it's Mills in for Murray. Back to Fox. The 3. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
1:07 left in the 3rd. Mills with it. Bielitsa's there. Pirtle. And the rejection by Holmes. One-on-one fast break. Here's Hield. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Shot's good by Mills.
Nice job by Patty getting to the inside there. He has such good quick feet. Tough to keep up with him.
Passes it to Giles. Tipped away. Mills with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Gay. Walker. It's good on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 10.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Holmes finds Fox. Healed against White, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Well, Hield just keeps coming right after you again and again as a defender, and eventually you'll tire out and make a mistake with a foul.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Outside DeRozan. There's the triple. Off target.
Good defense right there. Barnes taking pride in shutting down that possession.
DeJounte Murray has... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Giles is out there with Bagley, and it's Barnes in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Bagley dishes to Barnes. And here's Bogdanovich for 3, but they recover it. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. White the pass to Alden. And the Kings pushing it up now. Here's Bagley. Up and in from the low block.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
And Boards kicks to Alden. And stolen by Barnes. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Here's Giles. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Murray outside. Shoots the 3. They get the rebound. He can't get it to go. Kings have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. On the wing, Barnes. Outside, Bogdanovich. Outside, Fox. 6 to shoot. To take the lead. Bogdanovich, no luck. And Murray's got the ball here for San Antonio. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth.
And talk about a strong finisher. DeRozan will challenge anyone when he's looking to score.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
Outside DeRozan. To the paint. Lyles, and it's blocked. Fox with a clear path to the basket.
That is a mature play from De'Aaron Fox. Not afraid to take the big one.
The pass to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Fox passes to Bogdanovich. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Staying aggressive, stay on the attack. That's how Bogdanovich is going to earn these whistles.
He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Sacramento. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Murray left side. Kicks it to Forbes. Fox against Murray. From deep. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
DeRozan's shot is off. The Kings have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. Here's Bagley. A shot, no good. Aldridge with some nice D. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. .55 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The dish to Forbes. Lets the 3 fly. That shot, no good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Here's Barnes. Good!
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Murray outside. Shoots the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Fox passes to Bagley. San Antonio with the rebound. Here is Forbes. Pass to Murray. Back to Forbes. Misses. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. This, all right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Brent Bear.
champion. Here are some tips I would recommend to put yourself in the best position to win. First, use cards you're comfortable with. If a card's rating isn't the highest in your collection, but you have
And with
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Jackson in at the points. And for San Antonio, Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Forbes in at the 2-guard position.
Because of that length, Ingram can catch that pass no matter where you put it.
And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first foul. Ingram passes to Jackson.
I just love the way Murray moves his feet defensively, whether it's on ball or in help.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Jackson passes to Favors. Back to Jackson. Passes it to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Jackson. Right at the free throw line. That one off the back iron and out.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Lyles passes to DeRozan. Over Williamson. DeRozan's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
It's stolen by Lyles. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Back to DeRozan. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Favors. And stolen by Aldridge. Murray, no good.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Over in the corner, Williamson. Outside Jackson. For 3, Ingram. San Antonio with the rebound.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field. That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Jackson down low. He's covered by Murray. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Banked in off the glass. Ingram's got his second bucket of the game to go. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Outside Jackson. That shot, no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Here's Murray to the left wing. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Holiday. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days. I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch, but right now, he's hurting the team.
And the dunk by Williamson.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
The kick out to Aldridge. The three. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Murray, the pass to Forbes. There's the triple. Offensive rebound.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now here's Williamson. He has 6. Holiday finds Favors. Here's Jackson. 5 to shoot. Back to Favors. And stolen by Aldridge. Wide open look here for Murray. From outside off the mark. Here's Favors. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
Oh, yeah, when a bigger guy like Favors runs down the court like that, it helps open up the offense.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Pelicans ahead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Pelicans' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. J.J. Redick is out there with E'Twaun Moore. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Hart in at the 3. Here's Hart. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Moore inside. White's there. Pass to Hart. It's Redick on the wing. Over Gay. The shot by Redick, no good. And it's Mills with the ball for the Spurs.
It's sort of a hired gun. Redick's been a premier floor spacer in this league for a long time.
Listen to these numbers, GA, for his career. He has shot over 40% from 3. One season, he hit 47% from beyond the arc. And I can tell you, that is a tough mark to hit. And over the years, his incredible range has just become more and more valuable.
Hayes, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Pirtle with the steal. Now Gay pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And that one drops.
And that's just a good-looking shot. Gay's always had a good-looking jumper.
Moore passes to Melly. And Pirtle sends it back. San Antonio making a switch here. Walker's checked in. San Antonio trailing here. White looking around. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Pirtle out to White. Here's Pirtle over in the corner. White drains it from beyond the arc. White's got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Here's Bellinelli. Kicks it out to Gay. Walker against Moore. And it's blocked, but they'll get another chance. Bellinelli passes to Pirtle. Another shot. It's rebounded by Hayes.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Pirtle with the steal. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pirtle. Rebounded by Hart. The Pelicans trail. Melly passes to Hayes. It's Redick on the wing to stop the run. It's hauled in by Gay.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now here's Bellinelli. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Dishes it to Walker. Back to Bellinelli. The tray. No good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Purdy. Lyle comes in for Rudy Gay. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. And Murray's subbed in for Derek White. Now here's Jackson. Out to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
I love the throwdown there. Ingram doesn't mess around when he's cutting to the hoop.
Out to DeRozan. Outside, Walker. The pass to Murray. Out to DeRozan. That one's not going to go. Good D by Williamson. Bobs it up for Holiday. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. It's DeRozan with the drive. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. DeRozan's got his first 2 points.
Quick first step. This is why it's hard to stay in front of DeMar DeRozan.
Jackson with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And Favors kicks to Jackson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
That one goes. Count it. And it's a 4-point San Antonio lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Holiday left side. Ingram outside. Down low. And the dunk by Williamson.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
And it's Murray penetrating. Aldridge finds Murray. Walker in the post, guarded by Holiday. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Murray.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And that one's good. Ingram.
This is just a case of Brandon Ingram getting stronger and more able to play through contact.
And that'll do it for the first.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Best. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They did give up a couple back.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
They've got DeJounte Murray. Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's DeRozan. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. That's the San Antonio 5. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability.
And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Murray right side. Out to the right wing. Forbes the pass to Murray. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Ingram finds Holiday. Ball against Murray. Pass to Wiles. Back to Murray. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Off the inbound, and it's good on the way in. And the Spurs lead by 3.
One of the smallest men on the floor, Mills using his quickness against good interior defense.
Ball, the pass to Holiday. The feed to Favors. Williamson outside. Holiday against White. Here's Williamson. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Williamson's got 10 points.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Mills can't hit. Knocked loose. And White kicks to Pirtle. White dishes to Pirtle. Out to White. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A solid all-around kid with the size to work inside. Good play by Derek White.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
To the inside and stolen by Gay. In transition, here come the Spurs. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. White's got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And Smitty, with Rudy Gay, the long-time NBA veteran, Father Time might have taken away what he once was, but boy, he still finds ways to contribute.
He does, G.A. Rudy Gay isn't the same scorer that he once was. But what I love about it, he's actually playing the power forward position more later in his career. He can still fill up the box score and also add a lot of rebounding. His passing has been underrated for a few seasons as well.
Mills passes to Gay. Mills looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Pirtle kicks to Gay. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for the Spurs. New Orleans also making some changes. Melly is checked in for Hayes, and it's Frank Jackson in for Moore. And here they go. And it's White missing. Pelicans trail by 7. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Clark kicks to Reddick. Passes it to Melly. Over Gay. And again, no good by New Orleans.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Pirtle with the steal. Here's Mills. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Wow, defensively, for some reason, they've come out flat here in the second half.
Hart the pass to Melly. He kicks to Jackson. And that one, good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Walker goes in and finished off by Walker.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Spurs leading by 7. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to White. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. Out to White. Over Hart. Just 4 to shoot. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 9.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
And so it's San Antonio in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Right back after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So the Pelican 5 right now. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Miles kicks to Murray. Miles passes to Murray. Here is Forbes, guarded by Holiday.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
The work that Ingram puts in lifts his team's play. Always there to support the break.
And Murray, here we go. And he banks in the layup.
And in the first half, it was a struggle offensively, shooting a very low percentage, but it hasn't prevented them from grabbing the lead. And now they're shooting it much better here in the second.
Jackson dishes to Favors. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Spurs leading by 7. Over to the wing. Here's Wiles. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. And the dunk by Williamson.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Ingram against DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
When DeRozan gets to the rim like that, you know how it's going to end.
Ingram passes to Holiday. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Miles kicks to Forbes. Outside DeRozan. A putback, and it's Aldridge on the follow. Aldridge has got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
Here's Holiday. Favors finds Williamson. Holiday with it. Back to Williamson. It's stolen by Wiles. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan is so good when he has space to get out and get his legs moving on a break.
Holiday with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Here's Favors. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 5 assists in the game. And Murray's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Kicks to Aldridge. Clock at 6. Back to Murray. Launches a 3. The rebound by Holiday. Pelicans trail by 9. All going up court. And the dunk by Williamson.
We see it night after night. Zion, relentless assault on the cup.
Stolen by Jackson. Favors attacking. And that one's good, Williamson.
Big one. Coach feels comfortable going to Zion when it matters.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Burkett just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
.11 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Murray with the jam.
You see it right there. One of Murray's biggest advantage is his lift off the floor.
Knocked away. On the wing, Holiday. Back to Ingram. Fires the three. Off the mark. Only his second miss in 7 attempts. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Murray with it. Favors picks him up. Now here's Murray. And here we go. Williamson heading to the goal.
Yes! Yes! Love the tenacity of Favors, especially on defense, where he keeps his hands active, coming away with the steals thanks to his hustle.
And the dunk by Williamson.
A fearless competitor with a strong motor. You can trust Zion down the stretch.
Several teams changing it up here. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Mills kicks to Bellinelli. And the pass to Medu. Back to Bellinelli. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Gay. And he makes that one. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Over the years, Rudy Gay has added a lot of bulk to his frame. You see it right there off contact.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
One person that knows a thing or two about the My Team Unlimited tournament is last year's winner, Joe Mara. Who could forget when he took home that enormous check? So we called him up to see what he's been up to since his big win and if he has any advice for any of you who are looking to take home this year's title.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. See it?
Hey, Kevin.
It's a terrific story. David, thank you. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the threesome. And for the Spurs, Aldridge out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Murray. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Murray. Pass to Aldridge. Back to Murray. 4 on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Shot's good by Lyles.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Now here's Morant. He kicks it to Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis.
Kevin, it's a sort of a boom or bust type player last year. Brooks is a major league street shooter. I mean, when he's on, he can carry your offense.
So he gets them both.
45th pick in the 2017 draft. Remember when Brooks led Oregon to the Final Four?
Here is Forbes. Brooks covering. Murray outside. Six to shoot. The dish to Aldridge. For the three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And when you look at Brooks's game logs from last year, you're spot on. I mean, one night he might put up 30. The next night he might go for 6 or 7.
Yeah, Jay, but you need those explosive scorers on the roster. You know, I call him the Vinny the Microwave Johnson type. When he's hot, you ride him. When he's not, sub him. That's simple.
Now Winslow following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. Winslow kicks to Morant. Tries from 16. Offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
Down low, stolen by Winslow. And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break. Brooks has got the ball, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, yeah, flexibility is crucial. You have to be able to take what the defense gives you.
Now, here's Lyles. Outside for Murray. That one's off, still out of sync. Morant with a wide open look. Memphis the rebound. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Oh, he uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
Murray the pass to Lyles. And the dunk by Lyles.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And here are the Grizzlies now. After the basket by San Antonio, Brooks misses. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And DeRozan throws it down.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Murray outside. Passes it to DeRozan. Aldridge trying to break free. DeRozan's shot is off. Memphis leading by 6. From deep, Brooks. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Here's the break. Here's Lyles. There's the pass to DeRozan. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Winslow with it. Out guarded by Murray. Brooks from outside. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Brooks has got 5 points so far.
A huge part of Brooks' attack is that he understands how crucial it is that he continues to hit this shot.
Murray dishes to Aldridge. Back to Murray. Aldridge down low. Jackson on him.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Morant outside. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just the total control so far.
Perfect read from Aldridge there. Very willing to share it with his guys and getting them going.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing up. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Kyle Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Gutterich in at the 3, the small forward. Hurdle's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Gutterich, the pass to Anderson. Clark, and Clark slams it in.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings, a selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Mills with it, guarded now by Clark. And Mills kicks to Bellinelli. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
Whew, that's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
He'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
Here's Gutterich. No good from outside. Spurs trail by 10. Pass to Gay. No good that time. And it's Memphis the other way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That is his first foul of the game. Walker's checked in for San Antonio. Jones drives in. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Jones has got the lead up to 12 now for Memphis. And so White will bring it up for San Antonio. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Melton feeling it out a bit. Here's Gutterich. Offline with his 3.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Walker kicks it out to Gay. All alone. Kept alive. It's good on the putback.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Memphis leading by 8. Here's Melton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Clark. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Gutteridge. Off target with his three. And Walker throws it down hard.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Anderson outside. Now the feed to Clark. On the wing, Jones. Shot clock at 5. Clark, the pass to Gutteridge. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Jones against Walker. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And when it comes to athletic small forwards, Gay's the cream of the crop. An aggressive player whose reach really helps him on both offense and defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jakob Poeltl. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Lonnie Walker. And Murray subbed in for Derek White. A pass to Gay, and the jam by Rudy Gay.
And check out the hops from Gay. Just throw it up to him, and he'll take care of that.
Morant against Murray. Shoots from 12. With the putback, it's rebounded by Aldridge. Spurs trail by 5. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, you better be aware of Valanciunas. He has a knack for getting to the right place in the open floor.
Forbes dishes to Aldridge. Kicks it out to Gay. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Aldridge has got 3 assists in the game. Brooks with it. He has 5. Winslow, the pass to Jackson. He had a nice open look right there. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Oh, man, the dunks that Gay flushes home are what he's best known for, a relentless athlete who just flat out gets it done.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Jonas Valanciunas had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 6. And that.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Well, they haven't found a way to keep him quiet inside. I mean, their best bet probably would be to deny him the ball altogether, because when he gets it, they can't stop him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for San Antonio, DeRozan out there with Lyles. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
For San Antonio, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Morant surveying the D. Pass to Valanciunas. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Lyles.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Forbes.
somebody. Come on, come on.
Here's Aldridge for the tie, and it's good on the way up. Aldridge has got it all tied up now for San Antonio.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Morant outside. Inside. Brooks dishes to Morant. Brooks with no one around. Here's Valanciunas. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Here's Valanciunas. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And the dunk by Aldridge.
And this is the power you like seeing from Aldridge, leaving no room for error with that flush.
Brooks kicks to Morant. Pass to Winslow. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And here's Morant. And stolen by Murray. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. And DeRozan throws it down.
And guys, I just love watching DeRozan work in the open floor. So good at leaking out and converting.
Morant finds Valanciunas. Morant against Murray. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 4 points for the bucket from Morant. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Murray against Morant. Beyond the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Brooks from outside. It's hauled in by Lyle.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Stolen by Brooks. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
With agile hands and precise timing, Brooks gets the fast break started with a quality defensive effort.
And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selections, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass from the tip-in.
Here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 7.
Has closer in. Morant finding a way to score. He has fantastic touch around the team.
Morant against Murray. Here is Forbes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Miles kicks to Forbes. Clock at 2. Shoots over Winslow. Forbes can't get it to go.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's all over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Murray, the pass to Lyles. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Winslow kicks to Brooks. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And the dunk by Jackson.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Tie game in San Antonio. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Tyus Jones. Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Melton in at the 2-guard spot. Out to White. From deep. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Mills finds White. Back to Mills. Fires from deep. They get it again.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Here's Melton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got... Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Fast break. Here they come. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And it's Mills with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Feeds it to Pirtle. Count it, and the foul. That one's on Morant.
And if you're going to foul Pirtle, you have to make sure you really whack him. He's remarkable about finishing through the contact.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant right side. And there's the pass to Melton. The rebound by the Spurs. And here's Mills. Morant with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. There's Winslow. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Winslow's got his first basket.
Oh, this is just being a good team. Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
Outside, Walker. From deep three-point range. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And another basket for Memphis.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
Yeah, and at this stage, that's just what you need to do. You got to get those high percentage looks.
On the wing, Bellinelli. The kick out to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Nice feed from Valanciunas. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Morant finds Jackson. Gay with the block.
And Gay has put a ton of work into his defense over the years. Specifically, it's how he times blocking those shots. Well, you've got to give Gay a ton of respect for taking that possession head on, sensing the importance of the moment and seizing it.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. There's the 3. They get it back. The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Perk. Trey Lyles comes in for Rudy Gay. DeMar DeRozan is checked in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills. And Memphis also making a switch. Brooks checked in for DeAnthony Melton. San Antonio leading by 3. And the dunk by Walker.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Here's Brooks to the wing on the left. And stolen by Murray. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Spurs making a switch here. White's checked in, so he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Jumping on the chance to up their lead at the line.
Pass to Winslow. Morant outside. Back to Winslow, and they get it. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Here's Lyles, and the dunk by Lyles.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
The putback, it drops.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Now Murray. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
everybody out there, you were a part of Pacers Gaming. What was the season like with all the circumstances? And what did you learn from this season as a professional player?
It was a pretty tough season. I mean, nobody expected us to be playing from apartments, from our houses, online, you know, where there's problem with the internet.
A view from the skies above downtown. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Bialitz, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And for the Spurs, we've got Lyles. He's out there with DeRozan. Aldridge out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. Bialitz finds Bogdanovich. Here's Fox. Barnes left side.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Basket good.
Man, DeRozan, such a dangerous scorer in there. The defense has to push him out of there.
Fox against Murray. Fox, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Murray, the pass to Aldridge. Back to Murray. Aldridge. They shoot again. Out to DeRozan. Spurs passing it around. Murray, good.
You know what? There's not a lot the defense can do about that, and you really just have to live with Murray draining difficult shots. He can make tough ones.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
First quarter, just over a minute played. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Oh!
Man. Well, I tell you what, DeRozan really packs a punch now. He's an explosive athlete with really good strength. I mean, he's got great size for a backcourt dominant scorer.
He kicks it to Murray. Passes to Aldridge. And the layup falls.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Fox deciding where to go with it. To the left side wing. Bagley the pass to Barnes. Sacramento again missing. The Spurs have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Forbes. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Kings have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Sacramento making their last shot. 6 on the shot clock. Now the pass to Murray. Over Fox. Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Fox passes to Bagley. Here's Barnes. DeRozan defending. It's stolen by DeRozan. One-on-one fast break. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
You know, that's a shot some teams are willing to give Murray. The more he knocks it down, the more dangerous he'll become. Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. He dishes it to DeRozan. Pass to Forbes. Tipped away. On the wing, DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Back to Forbes. Kicks it to Murray. Here's Aldridge. He's off from 17 feet.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. Outside DeRozan. Trying his luck from deep. Rebound by Bielitsa. Here's Barnes. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Kent Bazemore is out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Giles in at the 5. Bazemore for 3. The shot, no good. And the Spurs going the other way now. Mills looking it over. Pass to Bellinelli. And here is Pirtle. And they double up Gay. Back to Pirtle to the inside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Here's Joseph. And he uses the glass on the layup. Joseph's got his first points in this one.
Corey Joseph does a nice job with his speed and change of pace to get by the defense.
Hield against White. Passes it to Bellinelli. Down low, here's Pirtle. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Shot by Hield, nobody around. A second chance effort. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Giles.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
White, wide open, he fires. A three-pointer, no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And the dunk by Parker.
And when and if you allow Parker to get to the basket, I mean, you risk seeing him punch it right in your mug. I mean, his athletic ability is deceptive, but it's real.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Spurs lead by 4.
And Pirtle has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. Walker's checked in for the Spurs. And a change for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Harry Giles. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, Pirtle is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Healed outside.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And Jakob Poeltl, he's carved himself a good chunk of rotation minutes with how he's played.
Yeah, I love his game. I like his agility. I like his hands, his touch. I mean, he's a big, mobile guy. I think he's gotten to a good spot where he's dangerous in pick-and-roll action now, too, Greg. A solid defender. A guy like that is always going to find minutes.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Spurs.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And another thing they've done right from the start is converting a lot of those second chance opportunities. Those can be hard to come by sometimes.
Walker taking his time here. 5 on the clock. Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
The 3 from Joseph. A rebound by the Spurs. We've got 33 seconds left now here in the second. Back to Poeltl. Out to White. Gay passes to Poeltl. Nice move over Parker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jabari Parker.
Well, I tell you, Poeltl does a nice job using the pump fake to make defenders foul. Hard to stay on the ground when he shows you the ball.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Gay. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Lonnie Walker. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Derek White. And the dunk by Barnes.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Spurs.
Wide open look here for Murray. Rebound by Bjelica. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's San Antonio in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of every... It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They have an 8-point lead. Jack, what did you see from... And that'll do it.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You gotta like what Jakob Poeltl has done in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Well, we've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Poeltl is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Murray, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. DeRozan finds Murray. Drills the 3-pointer. Murray's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs.
Guys, that's a more reliable shot for Murray than a pull-up jumper. I like to see him fire away in that situation.
Outside Fox. Kings moving the ball around. Bogdanovich dishes to Barnes. Clock at 6. Bjelica passes to Barnes. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Forbes. It's hauled in by the Kings. Bagley's got 4 rebounds in this game. The drive by Barnes. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Bielitsa's got it back down to within single digits for the Kings.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Fox against Murray. Dishes it to Aldridge. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Lyles checked in for the Spurs. Mills comes in for DeJounte Murray. The Kings also at the sub. Harry Giles is checked in for Marvin Bagley. The pass to Giles. Back to Barnes. He kicks to Fox. Pass to Giles. Takes a three. But they get it back. And that one is off.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first 5.
And here is Lyles. Pass to Mills. Shoots over Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Kings trail by 12. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
And Mills kicks to Lyles. They grab their own miss. Out to DeRozan. He tries for 3. San Antonio again missing. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Barnes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Man, it's nice watching Barnes. I like seeing him convert through contact. That, to me, demonstrates how strong he is on these finishes.
Mills passes to Lyles. Now Pirtle. And Mills kicks to Pirtle. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Lyles no good.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
And Pirtle sends it back.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
On its way from DeRozan for 2. Rebound by Bielitsa. Bielitsa's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And Aldridge slams it in.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Pass to Giles. Fox kicks to Barnes. From the wing. Count it. Good. Barnes has got 4 this quarter. Spurs leading by 8. 40 seconds left in the third. And here's Mills from the arc. The Spurs rebound, and it's Aldridge on the follow.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Rudy Gay's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for Pirtle. Walker's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Derek White subbed in for Patty Mills. Gay can't get it to go. Fox finds Hield. On deep. But they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity. It's off. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Spurs lead by 8. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the floor for Sacramento. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Bagley is out there with Holmes, and it's Parker in at the small forward position. 3-pointer Bagley. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done from outside the arc. And it's White missing.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Murray surveying the D. Misses the 3. The Kings trail by 6. Parker outside. Rebound San Antonio. Hayes got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Spurs passing it around. Shots good by Lyles.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Outside, Bagley. Parker right side. Hield outside. Bagley the pass to Holmes. Shoots over Lyles. Sacramento again missing. Walker with it. He's picked up by Parker. And Walker kicks to Gay. Poked loose. It's stolen by Hield. And the Kings pushing it up now. Fox leading the charge. White with the defensive effort. And so White will bring it up for San Antonio. From deep 3-point range, kept alive. That one doesn't drop. The Kings trail by 8. Here's Fox. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
A different look now for San Antonio. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Gay. DeMar DeRozan comes in for White. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Lonnie Walker. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sacramento. San Antonio leading by 6. Murray the pass to Lyles. Kicks it to Forbes. DeRozan against Barnes. And finished off by DeRozan.
Boy, how about how vertical DeRozan gets? Robs the defense of a chance to contest. And the bench, they are absolutely loving that.
It's deflected.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Shot from the low block. Yep, it counts. And the Spurs lead by 10. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Well, you look at Murray, and I think he's most effective in the open court. That's really where he does much of his damage on the break.
Fox dishes to Hield. Again, the miss by the Kings. San Antonio leading by 12. Lyles with it. He kicks it to Murray. The pass to DeRozan. Back to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And that one's good by Aldridge.
Boy, that's a lost possession if Aldridge doesn't bail him out. Smart play by the big fella with the shot clock winding down.
Here's Fox. Misses off the left iron. And it's the Spurs ball. Big stretch here going 10-2.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Spurs.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jakob Poeltl.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Here's Murray up on top. Guarded by Fox. Lets it go with a three. Murray, no good.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Pass to Barnes. The three. Nice D from DeRozan. From deep. No good on that one. Left side, Bagley. Barnes outside. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Boy, you got to respect the long-range accuracy of Barnes now. When he gets a little daylight, he's dangerous from the perimeter.
And so it's the Spurs with the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they